this week's breaking news, the LEGO house is getting its own LEGO Masters. There was a canceled LEGO Switch game, and Star Wars is getting a Christmas set. All that and much, much more on this week's breaking news. Now, we're all limited by horizontal surfaces. LEGO takes up a lot of that. So how are we going to solve that issue? Do you leave it there or deconstruct it and find other places? Or could you mount it to the wall? I personally had the Technic supercar, the Bugatti Chiron, taking up a lot of space. So I found 11mark.com, where you can have a fully mounted vertical Bugatti with a lovely background of the Bugatti racing stripe with the logo and LEGO logo. There are two different frames, one that's lit and one that is not. And that's not the only LEGO set that you can have mounted. There are many, many options. So I recommend you head over to 11mark.com and use the code backtobrick, which gives you a 10% discount on all of their frames, as well as these sets that they also produce. So instead of taking up so much horizontal space, take that LEGO set and go vertical. Again, that's 11mark.com and use the code backtobrick to save 10% on your order.
Lego.
Breaking news.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Back to Brick. I'm your host Garrett, and this is the podcast where we talk with fellow AFOLs about their LEGO designs, and we get down to the breaking news to talk about all things LEGO's been up to for the past week. Thank you for tuning into this week's podcast. It is a little bit early as I am at my sister's wedding this weekend, and if you really enjoy the podcast, you could become a patron over at our Patreon, which helps support the podcast by getting the ad-free podcast episode and some instructions and different things, building that little community. So I appreciate that. So in the admin, I'm just at my sister's wedding, so it's a busy week just trying to prepare for that, and I will be doing some work here and there, but really it's to spend time with the family for the week. But that's it for admin. We're going to be doing our set reviews at the end of the episode as always. This is going to be set 21272, Minecraft Woodland Mansion Fighting Ring, which is a big scene from the latest movie, which I haven't seen yet. I'll probably be going to see it with my nephew. And then a mock review is the Super Nintendo World Portal Universal's Epic Universe by coaster.bricks.worldwide. I'm very excited to see this, as a lot of the influencers just had their preview weekend, so I can't wait to go and see it in person, but I'll have to appreciate this build for now. All right, everyone, let's get into this week's breaking news. There's now a way to create a LEGOfy yourself, as well as your friends, using AI generation. Now, ChatGPT has started to come out with more images like that where you can upload and do different things, but there's also Make Yours over at Build Your LEGO Self, kind of designing your minifigure based on the clothes you're wearing and the different aspects to it, and it's AI generated. Of course, this has become such a big thing and a bit controversial because LEGO is not about AI. It's supposed to be about your own designs and different things. I create some just to, up the news and make sure that it is exactly what you want to see. But it is still cool to have minifigures made that look just like you with a quick click of the AI for it. So I'll post the link in the description so you can have yours done. The British architect Peter Cook, who's done some amazing playgrounds in different areas around the world, has designed a new pavilion decorated with Lego bricks and is set to be built in Serpentine Gallery in London. Now, he's kind of created this geodesic design where it has the integration of Lego bricks with the Lego community. The overall structure has kind of a steel roof that's kind of, I don't know, like hexagonal. And then on the outside, it has mosaic pieces and designs with Lego bricks. The playground itself will be able to walk through as well and see some cool designs. Not sure if you can add different things to it, but it's still a way for the public to get interacted on the art of LEGO. He said the Play Pavilion is an opportunity to remind the public that architecture can be cheerful as well as focused with a degree of mystery on first sight. We can see glimpses of people moving around inside with children appearing from mysterious places. He continued, then on entering, all is revealed. Awesome. Super cool. Love these playgrounds. He's done some other amazing work, and integrating LEGO is just another way to play. The LEGO house is adding an expansion, a LEGO Masters Academy. Now, it's set to open on September 17th of this year, but guests will enter a studio-inspired setting to build, learn, and explore through hosted sessions. So there's going to be different program levels and integration, similar to what we see on LEGO Masters, the TV show, but in a smaller setting. They do these kind of build designs with LEGO Masters at LEGO Discovery Centers, and it's cool that they're integrating at the LEGO house. They've said, we're eager to fuse the worlds of entertainment and learning together in a new LEGO Masters Academy, says Kirk Muff, the managing director of the Lego House. The Academy is close collaboration with the creative teams at the Lego House and the Lego Entertainment team who work on the Lego Masters TV series. There will be hosted experiences, crafts to inspire builders of tomorrow to be creative, thinking differently, and build beyond their wildest dreams. So there's 4 different levels: family, fun, foundation, skills, advanced builds, and master level. So that'll be cool. Come September, maybe I'll head out there and check it out if I've ever invited over there. Lego's expanding their factory in Mexico. The Nuevo Leon is getting a $500 million investment and continuing their expansion to create a more sustainable factory, but also a larger production. They're adding solar panels, battery, and water reusage plants. That the manager of the plant said they're very happy. In the next 3 years of government, they have already invested $1 billion and are in the same movement to invest an additional $508 million. They want to make the plant not only the largest in the world, but the most sustainable with green energy. Of course, we're going to help them. Continuing the expansion, Lego is going to make some more impacts in the Lego community. Unfortunately, tariffs will probably impact that, but I love that they're still continuing their reduction of carbon emissions, going net neutral, and building more Lego. Xbox is running a fun buy one, get 4 free on Lego games. So if you go over to the store now through April 15th, you can get 4 games with the purchase of just 1. I'm not sure if they're doing full price games. It looks like they kind of are, looking to between $30 and $60 US, but then you get 4 for free. Although over on Steam, you can get discounts like this for like $3 or $4 for some games, so you don't have to buy 4 specific ones because maybe only like 2. But if you're on Xbox, you can go into the store and check that out now until the 15th. A new LEGO Ideas contest has been started. It's called Timeless Creations. And this is the opportunity to create displays from all over time, from like they did the typewriter to the Polaroid to the globe. And now you can submit your own. And I have submitted one. I have submitted my oscillating motorized fan, which it's been a long time in a travel for this. I've submitted to LEGO Ideas. It's been the Bricklink Designer Program. And I think this is the moment. This is my time. I'm going to put it in there, and hopefully it'll get the recognition it deserves to become a Lego set. And I'll send out all the information once it's hopefully goes to fan vote for it. It's 24 more days, I believe, to submit your idea and possibly become a full Lego Ideas set. The LEGOLAND parks are starting their global festivals. This is a integration with not only one, but all of the parks from New York to California to Denmark to Germany to Korea. And it's inspired by World Play Day, which is celebrated on June 11th. And it's designed for the power of play. There'll be 5 different zones that you can do: a dance zone, there's a game zone, music zone, creative zone, and master builder class. They have some new builds, 49 large-scale builds at the New York LEGOLAND alone. And they're talking about their continued integration. As we're looking ahead to the World Play Day, our celebration of the UN-recognized International Day of Play, we are thrilled to partner with Merlin Entertainments to launch the LEGO Festival and celebration that embodies our commitment to creativity, imagination, and joy. So this will be a fun expansion and continuing in as we said, Day of Play. So you can see all these fun big models and participate in these fun creative areas and have the family go out for a fun event this summer. LEGO Switch 2 has been announced, and there, of course, some controversy about the game prices. But also, there's been some news that games have been canceled in the past, and it's kind of going through some of the leaks and understanding of what was canceled. And one of them actually was a Lego game. It's called Lego Civilization, which was reported for people across the Switch development kit saying that the game immediately crashed when you attempted to boot it up. So they decided that it probably wasn't going to be possible for the Switch. But they did say it's possible the development of this LEGO version of the game was stopped to focus on bringing the main series to Switch 2. So hopefully we will see it come. So hopefully we will see it come to the Switch 2 here in the next year, hopefully, because it does have larger processing power and a bigger screen. And so, yeah, that'll be cool to have more LEGO games on the Switch. Hopefully we get some more like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter expected to come here in the next year or two. The LEGO Star Wars team is putting together their holiday set. They've done a few before, some as exclusives for the employees with the gingerbread X-Wing, and it looks like we're going to get an AT-AT. And I'm not sure exactly what it will be, but it looks to be about 697 pieces and a cost of $80. Maybe we'll get one that's either snow covered or, I mean, that's where it was on Hoth, but made out of gingerbread would be fun to have something like that. The ones they've done before for consumers were okay, so I'm excited to see how they'll do this at that piece count. It could be a smaller scale since that's more of a midi scale ship, and I would not hate that because I do love the midi scale ships and maybe could adapt it into a normal gray on white one instead. But always fun to see these cool holiday builds. LEGO is going all in on Nike. We've already talked about them coming sometime in July-August timeframe, and there's already 3 expected sets, ranging from $40 to $100. Not sure exactly what they'll be just yet, but likely to be shoes. Hopefully we'll also get not only the LEGO builds, but also some clothing because adults need more LEGO clothes, and Nike's got a great clothing line. Throw it in there. Maybe we'll even get some real Nike shoes because they've done that also with Adidas. So having 3 builds is cool because Adidas only got 1 build and a little small like gift with purchase build to go with it. But this will be great. Sabrina Carpenter. She's been at the forefront of a lot of people's minds because she's kind of everywhere right now, and she's getting Lego-fied as well. She's becoming a new in-game minifigure for Fortnite. So you can go over to Fortnite and get not only the Fortnite character, but also a Lego minifigure of her as well. You'll have to spend 1,400 V-Bucks to get it, but it's well, for all those Sabrina Carpenter fans, then you can be her in minifigure form. Although they gave her full-length legs, and she's pretty short, so I would have given her like the medium legs. There are 5 new Lego Wicked sets coming for Wicked for Good, which is the second part or second act of the movie, and it'll be coming out, I believe, in October, September timeframe. And there's a total of 6 new sets expected, ranging from $25 to $150. And there's $120, $150 that are rated to be 18 plus. Oh, is it an 18 plus Friends set? It could be because it's primarily been Friends/buildable. Hopefully we get something with some minifigures because that would be impressive for all of us other fans that want something instead of the doll figures. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to the second movie and these fun sets. There's some new collectible minifigure rumors on the horizon. One is going to be a collectible minifigures Disney series. I think this is their 4th Disney series that they've done. I'm not sure exactly what we're looking at, but it's going to be early 2026, probably January release. And then another one is a Friends line. Friends could be a collectible minifigure series. Unlikely, but most likely just a lot of sets coming out. And another minifigure series rumor, as we've already talked about, is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which will likely come out at the beginning of September, October timeframe. So get ready to collect all those minifigures because there's going to be some really cool ones this year. The gift with purchase for the Ultimate Collector Series Death Star, which is expected to be $1,000, is getting a TIE Fighter. Not sure exactly which one. Most likely going to be the Advanced TIE Fighter because that's what we know from the first movie with Darth Vader, and likely to get 3 minifigures included. Probably Darth Vader, a TIE Fighter pilot, and then not really sure what the third one could be, but it could be the operator of the Death Star laser. But that'll be a fun gift with purchase to have. Not sure why that they're going with that one, unless they already have all the scenes covered for the Death Star, and instead of doing that, they do another vehicle, because they seem to do that a lot for May the 4th, but this is for an exclusive gift with purchase, which they've done lightsabers, which would be super cool if they did like Darth Maul's lightsaber or something like that. And that's all the breaking news we have this week, folks. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. Again, make sure to subscribe to this as well as the YouTube channel so that you can keep up to date on all the latest LEGO news and really enjoy learning about all the fun things LEGO has been up to and will continue to do. And now we're going to move into our set reviews. Our first set is 21272. The Minecraft Woodland Mansion Fighting ring. It's a 10 plus set at 491 pieces, and you'll get 325 insiders points, and it comes at a cost of $50. It does have 2 reviews right now at 5 stars. Now, this is an iconic scene from the movie where we've got Creeper, I think, riding a chicken, which I always forget what they call it, and this is how you can tell that I'm not a big fan of Minecraft, but they do come with a lot of fun minifigures. We've got Steve, Garrett, hey, that's my name, Henry, a baby zombie, and a chicken jockey. That's what it's called, chicken jockey, with a posable great hog as well. And it does come with the fighting ring, so you can fight the chicken jockey, and there's different tools as well. So Steve's going to come in and help out, and the great hog is, well, it's big. Very Minecraft-like, with an arena above as well where you can see watching and reacting to the fight below. If you're a Minecraft fan and you love the Minecraft movie, this is probably the set you need to get because it seems to be one of the best parts of the movie, so why not get it in LEGO form? There's an affiliate link in the description if you'd like to go and support the channel. Now we'll move on to our Rubrickable review. This is by coaster.bricks.worldwide, and it's the Super Nintendo World Portal at Universal's Epic Universe. Now, there are a total of 4 different portals that are part of the new universe. We've got the Dragon's Isle of Berk, the Dark Universe portal, and the Ministry of Magic portal, 5, and the Celestial Park portal. Now, the portals kind of open you and transport you into the different worlds, and Super Mario actually is an escalator or stairs that go up into Peach's castle, and then you come out to the world on the outside, and it looks epic. They've already done this before out in Hollywood Studio in LA, and they recently just had some images and videos released because they had influencers go in for a surprise kind of weekend to experience it. These are the portals built, and the Mario one is really great. They're all great. It does have the pipes and tubes kind of doing the different elevations. We've got a blue, yellow, red, and green pipe. Of course, we know that. Then the archway is where you enter through. It does have a star and the rainbow road going through it with some trees and details for it. It's 510 pieces, and at €7, I'd say that's still a little expensive, but it's definitely a fun way to build the epic universe and have these different display portals. And definitely go check out the page, as there's other things such as rides and different architecture pieces. So really cool, and I highly recommend you go check out this as well as the other builds. All right, everyone, that's all I have this week. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll leave you, as I always do, get creative, get out there, and go build something.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.